What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today, we are getting back on track with the fitness journey. 2 weeks ago, I put out a video of what I would have liked to tell myself as a beginner in my fitness journey with the knowledge that I have now. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. But today, we're gonna continue that discussion. Let's not waste any time. Let's get right into this video. Alright guys, so before we begin, if you are new, my name is Aaron Abels, and on Fridays I document my fitness journey in hopes that it inspires you to want to get in the best shape of your lives. So if you are new, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and comment down below I sub so that way I can say thank you. So in today's video, I want to discuss what I would have told myself at my moderate stage of fitness with the knowledge that I have now. And last week we started with dieting, and that is exactly what we're going to start with today. And the reason I want to start with dieting is because even though I cut out junk food and I started incorporating more healthy types of foods, I became obsessed with losing weight, to the point where I was malnourished and only consuming about 1,200 calories a day. I was obsessed with fad diets and low carb approach, so that would only consist of having almonds, cashews, a tuna salad, chicken salad, and a meal replacement shake. And let me give you a further example. This image right here was taken in December of 2019, and you can see that my face is a little too skinny, my eyes are a little sunken in, and I just don't look that well. As opposed to this picture right here was taken in September of 2020 when we moved out here to Colorado and I was having more of a normal diet. So with that said, what I would have explained to myself, and something that I didn't even know at this stage of my fitness journey, was using a calorie tracking app to enjoy food in moderation. Now, mind you, this is all my opinion, but I truly feel that fad diets do not work for the long run and they are unsustainable. When you have things like a calorie tracking app or even a food journal, you get a better understanding of the foods that you're consuming, and you get a better understanding of the calories that you're having. And guys, fad diets are just miserable. And let me give you another example. Let's say you are on the Atkins diet. The reason I chose Atkins is because it's very similar to another popular diet, keto, in where you restrict your carbs. Let's say your friends and family are going out to eat. Are you really going to bring a frozen Atkins meal to dinner and ask the waiter to heat it up for you? Absolutely not. And the same thing applies with any diet that you're on, having to restrict the menu. Now, don't get me wrong, there is absolutely nothing wrong with doing a low carb approach or a gluten-free approach or anything, especially if you have food allergies. But in my opinion, if you're restricting yourself to foods that you can't eat, but you enjoy, that is where I started to develop another eating disorder. And I wasn't having the proper macros that I needed to build muscle, maintain muscle, have energy for the gym, and recover. So again, circling back around, I would have explained to myself, you can enjoy the food that you love in moderation with the calorie tracking app or a food journal. Now, the next topic I want to discuss is fitness. Now, at this point in my life, I was going to the gym pretty much on a regular basis. I was comfortable with using the equipment, and I was also improving on my form. But with that said, I started to develop an even worse habit in ego lifting, to the point where I would be sore for 3 days after my gym session. Every other day or every other week, I was trying to hit PRs, which is personal records. And it wasn't just like 2 pounds, 3 pounds. I was trying to increase it by 10, 20, 30, 40 pounds every other day. Now, there is absolutely nothing wrong with hitting personal records, but when you are sore for over 3 days, that is not muscle growth, that is muscle damage. So with the time frame that it took me to recover, I pretty much already lost the gains that I got because I couldn't work out that specific muscle group. So what I would have explained to myself is to hit personal records safely by 2 pounds, maybe 3 pounds, and increase sets increase reps. Arnold Schwarzenegger said that it's the last 2 or 3 reps that cause muscle growth. And I would have explained to myself to stop counting reps. Now, that is a fine line because if you're using a fitness app, you want to track your exercises. But what I'm trying to say is that sometimes we limit ourselves to specific reps and specific sets when we actually have a little more gas left in the tank. And it's a very fine line to balance because, like I said, you don't want to push it to the point where you're sore for several days, but you do want to make sure that you get enough exercise for muscle growth. Now, I know that this might be a little confusing, but what I'm trying to explain is listen to your body. If you have enough energy for more reps, do more reps. If you want to add another set, add another set. If you are genuinely tired, move on to something else or call it for the day. Muscle growth is a slow process, and I wish I would have known that instead of losing so many days being sore. And with that said, next week is going to wrap up this little 3-part mini series with the current steps that I'm taking to advance my fitness journey to the next levels. So that's gonna go ahead and wrap up today's video. I sincerely hope that it was insightful and that it helps you on your fitness journey. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment down below. And if you are new, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and comment I sub so that way I can say thank you. And as always, guys, stay safe, take care, and God bless.